What is up, YouTube? I'm here. It is OCG Thursday. You know what that means? We get to talk about a game not the TCG. And it's so much worse than you could actually imagine. This card makes things not so fun, as I would like to say, in the TCG. Without this card, we have one of the most interesting formats we've honestly ever had in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's very interesting just what happens when you remove this card from the equation. You really don't have to worry about degeneracy, as they say. So what's up, guys? We'll be looking at Elemental Heroes, Palladion, Zefra, and an 8-man local tournament Palladion, because I don't want to look at nothing but Brandish this week. Well, first list we're going to be looking at is New Age Heroes. This build is particularly playing Solid Man. Solid Man, when he's normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower hero monster from your hand. And then if this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard by a spell effect, you can target one hero monster in your graveyard except for Solid Man, special summon in defense mode. So it is self-replacing, which is actually wonderful. It's something that heroes kind of needed, being able to normal summon into a special summon. It replaces Goblinberg and it has a hero name. What more could you ask for? Also, it is in fact an earth monster, which makes things a little bit more interesting in terms of what you can do with your general combo ability. But outside of that, for the most part, this is very standard outside of a couple of things. They're using Super Agent as a way to have a recyclable engine in the deck. Remember, this plus Super Agent gives you a way to continuously send it back to the deck. It's another warrior. If you get it right, you can combo extend with it. It's actually very cool. And then they also have love for Saravis. So remember, during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster you control, you can discard this card to negate that activation. There's not a lot of self-targeting effects within the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself, but this is a counter pick to a lot of today's current issues in the metagame. I definitely really like this. So anyway, deck profile. 2 Ash Blossom, 1 Blackluster Soldiermon, 2 Effect Veiler, 1 Honest Neos, 1 Shadow Mist, 2 Solid Man, 2 Stratos, 1 Ghost Ogre, triple Maxi, 1 Super Agent, and 1 Vion, along with 2 Saravis, the Ancient and Ascended. And spells triple Hero Lives, triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple E, triple Mass Change, 1 Mass Change 2, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Desires, and 1 Rhoda, along with 1 Spiral Resort. And then the rest of the deck, 2 Infinite Temperatance and 2 Judgment. I can't wait for us to get Judgment to 2 in the TCG. Said nobody ever. The extra deck, 1 Underclock Man, 1 Ripple Burst Dragon. I don't know why we're playing this, but it seems good. 1 Isolde and 1 Needle Fiber. 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Utopia of Lightning, 1 Utopia, 1 Exciton, 1 Wonder Magician. 2 copies of Master Hero Dion. Remember, when this card destroys its opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower hero monster from your deck. You mass change to this, you attack over something. It's basically more recursion, kind of like in the same way that Anki will grant you back a mass change for you to go into Dark Law. This further grants you another monster to continuously attack your opponent with. 2 Dark Law, 1 Blast, and 1 Anki. Side deck, 1 Droll and Lockbird, 1 Honest Neos, 1 Ghost Ogre, 1 Super Agent, 1 Saravis, 2 Called by the Crib, 1 Feather Duster, triple Dimensional Barrier, 2 Red Reboot, and 2 Solemn Warning, wrapping this particular build up. Remember, Stun is a fantastic option to not allow your opponent to be allowed to play the game, because we are that asshole in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I will say, it is always fun being able to Dark Law your opponent on turn 1 and just allow for no further progression in the game state. So that's the hero list. Moving on along now, we actually have Palladion Zefra. And I've talked a lot of crap on Palladonians. I didn't really consider the aspect of them traveling up a ladder to reach X destination, and I still don't particularly like it, but the Palladion engine is being used either in pure variants, OTK variants, and other things. In this variant, you're going to be seeing them taking advantage of the link mechanic. And remember, the Palladions are actually very interesting. So first off, the little Celestial, they all have the effect of, you special summon this card to a zone that your monster points to. Hey, free value, right? Like, we're not going to complain about that. Same thing here, same thing here. Basically what you do is, you use these as a method to further your link ladder and produce some sort of results. So there are things here. Regulus here Gains attack equal to the original attack of the monsters it points to, so it is 1,000. If an effect monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, you can add one Palladion spell trap card from your deck to your hand. We don't really care about that effect per se. Kind of just step up the ladder with this. Magius Palladion. So this guy has the gains attack equal to the attack and defense of the monsters it points to. So literally this will be your combo starter. If effect monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, you can add one Palladion monster from your deck to your hand. So any two monsters will auto get you into a Link 2, which is pretty good value. And then their Archlord Palladion. It's 2+ effect monsters, including at least one Link monster, which isn't hard to do. This thing gains attack equal to the attack of all monsters it points to. So this guy can get big really quickly. And once per turn quick effect, tribute one Palladion World Legacy card this card points to, then target one face-up card your opponent controls. Its effects are negated until the end of the turn. I still don't like this. I don't like the aspect of negating my opponent's effects. I think that's a little bit more booty than it should be, but this deck has been having some sort of success in the OCG, and I think it's important to take note of that victory and give it credit where it's due. So anyway, this is Zefra Palladions. Triple Drone Lockbird, triple Effect Veiler, triple Palladion of the Celestial Bodies, one Palladion of the Fiendish Illusion, 200 Beast, 2 Sacred Trees, 1 Palladion of the Vaskai, triple Gamma, 1 Zefra Windy, 1 Zefra Thuban, 1 Zefraxion, 1 TG Striker, triple Zefrath, triple Zefranu, triple Zefraxi, and 1 Driver. Spells 1 Feather Duster, triple Oracle, 1 Rhoda, 1 Terraforming, 1 Zephyr Path, 1, 2, 3 Providence, 1 9 Pillars, 1 Divine Strike, and 1 Zephyr War. In the extra deck, Phoenix, Palladion guy, Tomb Pagius, 1 Land Phalanx, Needle Fiber, of course, Borrowman, Archlord, Yazi, Wonder Magician, Natural Beast Memphis, Danglong, and Black Rose, along with Chambara. This whole deck, its primary focus is pretty much like you would consider. You basically just put focus on making sure that the deck sets up. I mean, the Zefra cards are excellent support for this, especially when you think you're going to be OTKing your opponent or setting up some sort of toolbox-esque effect. But for the most part, I think that in the hierarchy of things to come and go, I like this build a little bit more than the pure. And then this is the pure build. This is from an 8-man local in Japan. It does not have Needle Fiber in the extra deck. We don't know if this guy just didn't have it when he was playing, but an 8-man local, to see how this deck looks in the Brandish format, it was worth showcasing to kind of whet the appetite a little bit more for people that are going to be looking back on this video. So this is an interesting take on this. So 2 Ash Blossom, triple Ghost Ogre, 1 Gloat Bulb, 1 Jet Synchron, triple Maxi, triple Palladion, of course Celestial Bodies, Fiendish Illusion, and triple 100 Beast, along with triple Sacred Tree and triple of the Vaskai, 1 Airblade Palladion, triple Called by the Grave, 2 Cosmic, triple Dark Hole, 1 Emergency Teleport, 1 Feather Duster, triple Instant Fusion, and 1 Rhoda. Still pretty sure that there should be a Needle Fiber in this extra deck. Wasn't on the list, but it sure as hell should be in there. The extra deck, 1 Needle Fiber, 1 Trisbania, 1 Summon Sorceress, 1 Saruji, 1 Regulus, 2 Magix, 1 Link Kribo, 1 Nightmare, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Archlord, 1 Old Emperor Hastia, 1 Chambara, 1000 Eyes Restrict, and 1 Theseus. Side deck, a nice little Kaiju package, 1 World Legacy World Crown, Kaiju Slumber, triple Twin Twister, 1 Crusade, 1 Imperial Order, 2 Strike, and triple White Howling. This is actually very interesting. If you control a water monster, target 1 spell in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and if you do, negate all spell cards on your opponent's field until the end of the turn. I didn't really think much about this. This is just kind of something more techy than anything, but for the most part, I like this. This is a cute little tech card. I mean, how much of this extra deck is water? I don't think any of it, so you're mainly just going to use it for Palladion of the Sacred Tree. I mean, I guess you can search for this at will, set this up, and just negate your opponent's spells for the turn. Basically, you get to take an extra turn. Fucking free value if I've seen it. I guess I'll take that. But this is it for OCG Thursday. Remember, tomorrow is my favorite day of the week, Market Watch. And remember, guys, the ride doesn't end. All right, guys. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.